principle of general computer science and database design, and that is the relationship of one to many. In this case, one project to many tasks. So if we were to take a look at how that manifests in Airtable, we'll see, to start with, the fields that we want to build out. So when you open a new base from scratch, you'll see that there are some fields that are pre-created for us. We don't need them necessarily, but it's nice to see what kind of fields we can have. What's particularly useful, for example, is understanding how the AI field works here. In any case, let's go ahead and delete them so that we're using what we need. Let's delete this, this, and this. And we'll start by adding in our projects. So this is going to be the projects. And so we will want to have an ID. For now, we can do an auto number, that's fine. And a project name. And the reason why I wanted to delete everything is just to show you how taking this back to first principles helps you understand the relationship you want to have between a project and a task, and how that can then scale out to your process and your workflow, whether that be in content management for marketing or in inventory management for a warehouse. In this case, we've got a project, so let's call it project 1. And we can also have project 2. And finally, where it gets interesting is now we will create a new table for the tasks. And this is our new table. And these are our tasks. So what you'll see now is that if we go back to project, we can assign to that same project 2 tasks. And that right there is the very, very underlying principle when you try and build a relational database and you have a one-to-many relationship. This is the fundamental difference between if you were to work with Google Sheets versus if you were to work with Airtable or any other relational database for that matter, is that you get to have multiple records or multiple rows, as you would have in Excel, connect or link back to just the one that is linked to it, rather than having to copy and paste between tables to try and match a project with a task, a deadline, a person, an assignee, etc. So this principle is very important, and if you can get your head around it, you're going to be able to be just fine with all the other styles of apps that you will want to build with Airtable. Hope this is helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Just leave them in the comments below. Thank you.